change. You said forever, you and me. Huh. Look at what you've done to me. I'm torn apart. I'm picking up the pieces you left to me. How selfish could you be? I gave you the world, and you still couldn't be deep. I forgave you when you cheated. I guess it didn't mean a thing. No more excuses. I packed your bags, they at the door. I'm through with you. Can't believe the things you put me through. I gave you all my love and then this what you do. Everything you did about the comeback, you gon' get this karma. Karma, you end up losing everything you love. You about to get it. Every single dude from every single dude. You gon' get this karma. Ain't no escaping that. And everything you did is coming back. Cause payback's a dawn. Oh, you got to pay it back to me. Cause I didn't deserve it. It's a dog. It's a dog. Leave me alone. Can't take no more. I've a weekend from sleep. No more you selling dreams. No. Cause I fell in love with me. You're kinda loving I don't need. I've got control of me. Your bags is at the door. I'm through with you. Can't believe the things you put me through. I gave you all my love and then that's what you do. Everything you did about the comeback, you gon' get this karma. Karma, you end up losing everything you love. You about to get it. Every single dude from every single dude. Cause you losing again. Cause everything you did is coming back. Payback's a dog. You got to pay it back to me. Oh yeah. Cause I didn't deserve it. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Yeah. Oh, you like I believe.
I charge plug it and plug it back up. See, seen that? We've seen what happened when I figured it out.
But it's the big payback. Karma gon' get you, so take that. Never come back again. Payback's a dog. It's a dog. Look what you did to me. Hey. You know I didn't deserve it. Nah. It's a dog. It's a dog, yeah. But what's crazy is I remember when you used to hide your phone. Payback is a dog. Always coming with some sad excuse. Payback is a dog. Do you remember that? Cause I'll never forget it. No. And it's the big payback. And you about to get it.
Good morning. Yeah. I see you, Dawn.
truth and nothing but the truth. So help you, Dawn. She's bringing it to you every weekday at 9 in the morning. So if you wanna hear the real, this is what you gotta do. Just log online and listen to Dawn speak her mind. Listening to the book of Dawn in the morning. You're listening to the book of Dawn this morning. You're listening to the book of Dawn this morning. You're listening to the book of Dawn. You're now tuned in to Dawn.
Sexy Dawn. What's in it for the light-skinned black people? Media! Yeah. Power fist. Come on, Dawn. Come on, Dawn. To the left. Concert. Hey.
What up?
Yeah.
I'm with you.
All right. Good morning, sunshines. Good morning, nephew Ron.
Good morning, TT.
Good morning, Mary Q.
Hey, good morning.
I used her voice when I said good morning to her. Good morning, sunshines. It's the same OG, but a brand new day in the Book of Dawn. Thank you for tuning in every weekday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., broadcasting live from the What's in It for the Black People Media Studios. We appreciate you letting us in your hearts, your homes, in your TVs, wherever you watch us. We appreciate you sharing. We appreciate your support. It's the Get Fresh crew on Friday. Don't know where we're going,
But we're going.
We're fast, like moving fast. It is Friday, May 14th, Freestyle 2021. It is National Buttermilk Day, Buttermilk Biscuit Day.
Buttermilk Biscuit Day.
Ooh, baby, ain't nothing like a good buttermilk biscuit.
Hey, I love
Who's got
buttermilk
the best biscuits? What restaurant?
Ooh, that's a good question.
There's a lot of good biscuits out there. Who's got the best biscuits?
It used to be Miss Biscuits, but
Oh,
I
on
think
55th Street?
Yeah, but I think they're gone now.
I don't know if I haven't been there in years. They did have good biscuits. What you know about Miss Biscuit?
That was my date spot. That's why I used to take all my little dates.
They did have good food. Who else has good biscuits? I've never.
Real Lobster. They're infamous. They're infamous for their
They
biscuits.
are known for their biscuits.
Listen, danger. They are danger. You can't just eat one.
He's a biscuit guy.
Yeah, clearly. Because
What's the next one,
what's
Ron?
the next? Good morning from Cancun, Candace Mack.
Woo.
Oh, I should have put some sunglasses on because she just threw some shade. But that's okay. You sent us the sun, so you have fun and post pictures. And tell all those people tell her how to tell the people in Spanish how to watch the Book of Dawn.
Veo la libro de Dawn.
Okay, you heard that, Candace? That's how you do that. Tell them people good morning.
Is that right?
You can say that, or you can say mira.
Mira. That's what I'm looking for. Mira.
Mira.
That's better.
Mira de Libra, El Book of Dawn.
Oh, I like that.
Libra
I feel like
de-
Queen of the
Libra de-
Southie.
Libra de Dawn.
See.
Oh, right there.
Libra de
Hey, can y'all
Mira,
can
Libra
y'all
de
make a
Dawn.
commercial? Oh, can you do me a favor so I can cross over ethnicities and make me a
You want
drop?
a Spanish drop?
Would you please do that for me?
Ah, es bueno.
And then we could do a video, and while you're saying that, I could be like, eh.
I feel like you were holding like the Corona and
right, and it's cervezas,
Yes, cerveza.
mariscos, and margaritas, mojitos. Yes, you know what? I used to really like mojitos, but I don't like the sugar in them.
Ooh, I haven't had one in a long time.
Good ones are hard; they're far and few between. But it's too much sugar in it for me now. Like I just would rather not have. I love a frozen margarita occasionally.
Aren't they close to like frozen daiquiris?
Yeah, but I don't do that a lot because I count the calorie of it now. So I'm always like bargaining the
That's doing too
calories
much.
with my. I know, but one frozen daiquiri or margarita is like 7 glasses of champagne.
This is true. This is
Yeah, like so. I'm like, hold on. I would rather
I'd
have
rather have 7
several
glasses of champagne.
than across a 7-hour period.
Yeah, so you can, keep the party going.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. You
understand.
gotta, I'm a girl. I got a muffin top. I don't want a cake top. Okay, it matters. Yes, buttermilk biscuit day. Does the OHOP have buttermilk biscuits?
I've never got biscuits from them.
I don't know if they have biscuits.
But you know what? I think I'm stuck on they what you call those?
Pancakes.
No,
That apple pancake.
the bowls, the what you call
Oh.
those things?
I know what you're talking about. I forgot, but I know
Yeah, I
what
get the bowl every time.
It's hot. You hot?
Yeah.
You flashing like me?
No. I've been hot
my-
since I walked in here.
Okay. Well, you're hot.
Oh, thank you.
She's hot.
Thank you.
It's Orange Friday.
Hey.
I didn't know you were coming.
I didn't know I was coming
But I'm
either.
glad you're here.
I'm
But you got an
like-
orange pen, so you're good.
Yes. I'll put it in my hair.
And it is also Dance Like a Chicken Day.
Let's see the dance.
How do you do
Go,
the chicken
go,
dance?
go.
Wasn't that
Because
like
there is a
football-
song.
That was like a football dance, right?
No, there's
Oh,
a
wait.
song. There's a chicken dance song that they play at weddings. It's like
Weddings?
Yeah, it's like a line dance. It's a chicken
Did you
dance.
play that? Do you do it at your wedding?
Do the
No,
dance.
let me tell you what I did at my wedding. Let's be clear. Grabs air, neck roll. What I did at my wedding was I had a very small wedding because I said to myself, I don't like that blue background, but it's okay. I'm gonna do it right now. I did not have a big wedding. You know why?
Why?
Because I felt like, why in the HE double toothpick would I pay for 300 or 400 people to watch me get married, and half of them ain't wishing us well?
You don't have to have 300 to 400 people.
Oh, if I was
It could
gonna have
still be big.
Nah, not for me. I'm
So how many
black
people did you
or
have?
white. There was probably 15.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All family.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it was very mind your business. I can't have you behind me throwing daggers, betting how long it's gonna last,
Oh,
what's gonna happen. I can't do
wow.
that. And I know a lot of people, and I feel like I know, like, for real, a lot of people. It's not like I met them.
You're the
I'm not
outlet.
talking about the people I met that I don't fool with. I'm talking about one of the birthday shout outs today. It's a guy named Tom. Tom, I've known him since first grade.
Yay.
And I'm not talking about known him and ain't connected. I'm talking about it's a lot. I know a lot of people.
Yes.
Like, and I love a lot of people, or have love for a lot of people. I'm like, I did my 50th, when I did my 50th birthday, it was probably 400 people.
Okay.
And I got cussed out by the other 400 for
So
not
wait,
being invited.
Because your 55 was small. It was a small group.
For me,
And it was
that's
like-
why I'm doing 55 things. I have 50 yet to go. I just asked the boss, could I do something at his spot?
Candace says she's wearing an orange swimsuit.
Yay!
In honor of Orange Friday. Turn up.
Yay!
Turn
Ooh, you're gonna
up.
have a pretty tan with orange on brown skin, and ooh, that's pretty.
So what dance did you do at the wedding? Because I want to
We
see the
didn't.
chicken dance.
We didn't.
No
we
dancing.
Didn't. We had a noon wedding. Mr. Milhouse's favorite number is 12. We had a noon wedding, and we had a brunch. I hate to say this, but it was beautiful, and it was. But we got married at the Trump Tower, and we had a brunch at one of the great restaurants that.
It's like it's before we knew.
It was before we knew. It was before the name was on the building, and we used to go there at some point every year for like a couples massage.
Nice.
We ain't been back since bruh got elected. like nope, not going. Don't even want to drive down the street, even though the Langham is across the street, which is another dope hotel.
We have
Langham?
The Langham, oh my gosh, nice hotel.
we have to give a shout out to Moses, who's watching from Kenya, Africa.
Whoa, what brother?
Well, hello.
Brother, thank
Hey,
you
Moses.
for hey Moses.
Moses.
That's from the motherland. That's yeah. We appreciate
Welcome.
that. Welcome to the Book of Dawn. I hope you enjoy, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Where
Where's that at? On YouTube? Facebook?
on dope, super dope.
Facebook.
Greatly appreciated. How'd you hear about us? That would be even cool to find out. Can you ask him how he heard about us? So yes, dance like a chicken day. At the break, I will tell you. Well, I'll figure out how to dance like a chicken, and I'll dance like a chicken,
All right,
not
bet.
a chicken head. Okay, a chicken.
Chicken
Chicken head. Chicken noodle soup with
With a soda on
the
the
side. Okay, so
I
let's
do that dance.
Is that a dance?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Do it.
Do it, nephew.
Let's go.
Do it.
Make
Do
it
it.
rain, clear it out. You know that?
No.
I don't.
Make
That
it
sound like a
rain,
church song.
Clear it out.
Maybe I
No.
I gotta see it.
I'm gonna
Gotta
you're
see
gonna
it,
have
gotta
to
hear
It was a dance to that song.
Okay, I'm gonna figure it out. Yes, Candace, the Langham is dope as ever. Alrighty, let me say happy birthday. Weather for You by Mary Q.
This is Weather for You by Mary Q. You guys, we are at 61 degrees today. The sun is shining. We have a little bit of clouds, and the high is going to be 66. So,
What is my birth year? 66. Yay. Lottery.
so it's a Dawn. Good morning.
It's a Dawn. Good morning.
Let's get it.
Let's go. Hey, listen, let's do these happy birthday shout outs before I forget.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Nelson Dyer. I went to he's a Luther South Brave. Okay. Sorry, guys. Happy birthday, Tom Youngjohn. Elementary school, preschool, elementary school.
Young John and Lil John.
Young John. Emmanuel Lutheran School, by the way, Valparaiso, Indiana. Happy birthday, Marcel Jackson. Happy birthday, Topaz Santora. Happy birthday, Kendall Nesbitt. Happy birthday, Robert Smith. And happy birthday, Stephen Johnson. From the Book of Dawn. Have a great day. You got a good weather day. And
Yes.
Mr. Milhouse sent me a picture. The Buckingham Fountain is back on.
Yeah.
They turned it on this morning.
Great.
They filled it up the other day. They were filling it up the other day, and they turned it back on this morning.
Because what is Chicago without?
Good. We it hasn't been on since 2019.
We ain't gonna get the taste this year.
We're not getting the taste?
I know some stuff is happening.
But the
it's
taste-
so much
the taste
happening.
is usually at the end of June, right?
Well, it used to be 4th of July-ish, but they changed it because of all the incidences that kept happening.
It was bussing.
It was a full show.
The taste used to be bussing.
Man, y'all, I wish y'all knew the taste like I knew it. Like, y'all have never been to the taste that I grew up going to.
How long
Okay,
has
so-
the taste been around?
I don't know, a long time. Safe to say a long time. I was working at the Taste when I was in high school as a summer job.
What?
Yeah. And I went to high school, I started high school in 1980.
Okay.
So that was a summer job. You could work at the Taste. You had to, if you were under 21, you could work at the soda pop stands, and if you were over 21, you could work at the liquor.
So what was the difference between the earlier days versus?
First of all,
There is
there
one
were
now.
rides.
It says
Oh.
the taste of Chicago began in 1980.
There you go.
I said,
You kicked it
because
off.
I definitely
You blessed the
worked
land.
every summer. It was good money for a teenager.
I used to love going to the Taste because, like you used to work there. I knew a lot of females who had like summer jobs at the Taste. I used to get free stuff. from,
Yeah,
like 3-4
yeah,
tables.
because we knew how to. That was back before the ticket game. They didn't know how to. You could finagle the tickets back then. But there were rides. The concerts were insanity. Like,
Oh, that's what
I'm talking about top tier talent. The last, not the last one, but the last big Taste that I went to was when New Edition performed.
Ew.
Post that, there were some smaller good concerts, but I'm talking about they would bring in major acts to the Taste. Not that was like the concert game for the Taste was free. Those are free concerts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the food was yummy. There was less inclusion for Black restaurants back then, but there were rides. All the radio stations used to be down there.
Oh, wow.
The radio stations broadcasted live the entire duration of the
It
Taste.
sounds like a totally different experience.
Yeah.
So all the people you hear on the radio, like when Doug Banks and all those people, they would broadcast live. their whole station day, like the
So what do you think was like the downfall of when that started to
violence,
change?
nigglets,
Oh,
little coons.
oh,
Just they came down there shooting and buck wilding and
messed
it
up a
got
good
bad.
thing.
Yeah, it got.
really
it got bad at like the early 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah, because I took
Like
Baby
not
J. I think the last time Baby J was. It was in 2000. Let me just say this. Now, the last time I went, it was like 2 booths. It was a big old food truck
Just 2 booths.
area, but I walked the taste in 30 minutes. You couldn't get halfway down one half of a block in 30 minutes in the 80s and 90s.
I remember going to the taste and it was so crowded, but by the time I left, the taste isn't what it used to be.
Let me tell you something. The last time I went, I literally walked, like, first of all, it went from starting at Roosevelt, that used to be the entrance, and going all the way.
It's still an entrance.
No, they block it off, but the stuff ain't till damn near Madison. It's like, it's far.
You know, it ain't nothing. When you first walk in on Roosevelt, it's nothing right
It used to be the big slide. Remember the big slide used to be there?
that was before my time.
Yeah, there was a
I don't
huge.
remember
There was activities, and then they used to have like demonstration kitchens where you could have
wow.
live chef demonstrations. It was off the chain when we were little.
What about the house music festivals in Chicago? Is that going to live this summer?
I have not actually paid attention.
Okay.
I should ask. I know most of the guys
seems
in
like
the
it
chosen
is.
few. I don't know. I don't know if that's. I don't know. Are we ready for that at that level?
Yeah, I mean, with all the vaccinations, and I think so.
All the vaccinations. Everybody ain't getting vaccinated.
Everybody's
well,
getting
so
vaccinated.
speaking of vaccinations,
Yes.
Herd immunity. Let's go.
Let me before we say that, let me say this. I found out this morning that a good friend, Goody, Arthur Goodwin, passed away.
Oh,
Don't know the details. I saw it on Toussaint's Instagram,
okay.
and then you know how you see something and you're like, no freaking way. And so then I texted Goody. Of course, he didn't text me back. And then I looked on his Facebook page, and yeah.
And you don't have any details.
Nah,
We
but
don't know.
pray for his family.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
it's hard to lose anybody for any reason, and so we just
Send
pray
them love.
strength and God's peace to his family during these moments.
Yeah, a friend of mine texted me yesterday, and her cousin passed from COVID. So
Yeah,
for her too,
what's her name?
condolences, Portia. And I
Yes.
was like, I didn't think that was still, people were
Happening.
still dying from it.
Yeah, we're not over. We're getting there, but it's not over. But they did say there was an announcement from the CDC yesterday evening that they were going to if you're 2 weeks past your second vaccine, you don't have to wear masks or socially distance anymore.
But then you would have to prove that everywhere you go.
Well, I thought about that this morning as they were repeating it on all of the news outlets this morning, and I'm thinking to myself, so
Something about that's not right.
So how we going? But that then speaks to the herd immunity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because, well, hopefully people are responsible enough to know that if you're not, still protect yourself.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. Some people, but what worries me is some people never wanted to wear the masks anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm a little nervous. Obviously, you still have to wear them on airplanes and on trains and things like that. But they're talking about basically outside. I know that today starts the whatever phase of the city of Chicago where they're increasing the attendance in indoor places.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm finna be lying. Any place that ain't checking,
Yeah.
I'm lying. Yeah, I'm vaccinated.
Well, and this is even
boy.
something that I already knew was going to happen because when you get your vaccination, you get a little card, and it's really just, piece of heavy card stock. It does have a little strip. It has like the number of the vaccine.
Really?
It's
So they authentic, like you can't even dupe them, huh?
No, you can.
You can. You absolutely can.
Dangerously easy.
It seems like they want to get
And
back.
they were talking about that yesterday, also on the news, that they you can get fined now or even
For not having
arrested
your card?
for having a fake one.
So it's best not to have one if you don't have it and just live your life.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. You know we're gonna do.
I'm gonna be like, I can see me now. Hold on.
I
I done left my vaccine card
I'm
at home.
I'm not signing off on this, but they're really easy. I'll show y'all mine. It's like, the lady tells me, baby, after your second vaccine, go take this and get it laminated now. Cause that's bootleg. Like you can laminate it yourself.
Laminated.
Yeah. So it just
like when they used to laminate their own Medicaid card, the medical card,
And all our fake IDs and everything else in the world.
so okay. So so we're getting back to normal.
Somewhat, I
Taking
think.
off the masks, the social distancing. That's going away.
Social, which I always felt like
that's going to go away.
should have been called
you can't really
physical
say-
distancing, because we're not socially distant. We
Physical
still talking.
distance.
It technically should have been called physical distance.
So
but
we're going to be living in a world where some people got shots, some people don't, and I think that eventually it's probably going to be just forgotten about. And
Well,
that's not to
think
say
so.
you don't think so.
Nah, because then it's gonna be a thing like people who got it versus people who don't got it.
Well, the
and-
flu
and-
shots.
and the card and the showing, but there's not a card for the flu shot. Now you have to have proof. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
now people carrying around cards and stuff.
But if you're
True.
carrying around a card and everybody can get into the restaurant, everybody can get into the same place whether you have a card or not,
there's
then
the
you're
people
still.
then there's the people who have to be masked versus the people who don't. Then they're probably going to.
But then
there's
they're
gonna probably be
saying-
separate seating.
well,
But they're saying drop the mask. We're getting to a place where we can drop the mask.
Sure.
So are we going to be living in a world where we're segregated by shot versus no shot?
Well, the ballparks made an announcement that
Wow.
when they increase their capacity this week or whenever that happens, there is a section for vaccinated people.
wow.
Yeah, they said that was on the news
It's gonna
yesterday.
get to that.
Yeah,
That's what this is about to look
yeah,
like.
and I think the governor of Florida proposed a bill, and I think it passed. He said no vaccination passports. Essentially, he was saying he would not sign off on the restriction of
Yes.
vaccinated versus not. I'm on the fence because I have
You with it?
I got
you're
I
vaccinated.
got the vaccine, but
Yeah.
I don't feel like. I don't know.
I'm on the fence,
It'll
too.
pass. Obviously, there was a pandemic over 100 years ago,
and
we'll
several
get
pandemics.
but
Too shall pass.
yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna
This
say.
is
So.
crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Because now you have to think about what does it say. I have a friend from long ago, and we were having a conversation about vaccinations and everything like that. And before I could say anything, he started to go off.
Yeah.
And he was going, like, the stuff that he was saying about people that were not vaccinated, I was like, whoa.
Right.
whoa,
Sorry.
whoa,
Look, as you shrink.
Whoa.
If you were on a cartoon, you would be shrinking.
I shouldn't be laughing at this, but Tu said this is how the Germans did the Jewish people. Pay attention.
Pay attention. That's two. I'm with you. I am sitting here right now like, what is this about to turn into? Pay attention. I'm with you too.
And Samantha said, "How long does the immunity?"
Yeah, I'm
last?
trying
I think that
to
should be
scroll
forever.
back because
That
there
should
was
be forever, right?
no.
Nothing is
Nothing's
guaranteed.
forever.
None of this is guaranteed. Shot,
So
no
you-
shot.
so
None of
you're
it's
gonna have to be
guaranteed.
taking the shot like you have to come back
Like the flu
probably
They
shot.
said it
probably
might
a
be
year or
like the
two.
flu shot.
It's gonna be like the flu
although
shot.
I probably had a flu shot when I was a little kid, but do you remember when we had Dr. Heather on a couple months back?
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about the flu shot, and she said that she was an advocate of the flu shot, and I was like, maybe I should get a flu shot. But then I opted to get the vaccine. I didn't want to do them both. I was like, I got to choose a side. I'm gonna rock with the vaccine. I might add this flu shot but we haven't heard a whole lot about the flu this year.
But
No, you're not
that's-
going
That's
to.
only because of the COVID thing. But the flu has still been there, and if you check the numbers for like last year, the 2020, the flu numbers were still
higher. That's
than COVID. And people made such a big deal out of COVID. Like, y'all not even paying attention. The flu was still doing what the flu does. You know what I'm saying?
But there is a reason why there's a big deal when you think about COVID, because there are deaths attached to it. So it is something that we can't just simply ignore.
Yeah. Well, the polarization of it, and you know, it was political.
Yes.
It was over sensationalized. It's very real, but it's a different time. We're going to take a break, and we're going to try to catch up with these comments, because it's a whole conversation I feel like we're missing in these comments.
Hey,
we'll take a
y'all.
break, and we'll be right back.
WIIFTBP.
WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality Black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe Black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of Black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
If I gave you my love, I tell you what I do. I'd expect a whole lot of love out of you. You got to treat me good, and I'll be good to you. There's a whole lot of things you and I could do, baby. Beautiful when you get right down to it, yeah. You're beautiful, and I wouldn't change one thing about you, yeah. Oh, 'cause you're beautiful. I don't mind telling the world about you, yeah. You're beautiful. And what about the way you love me?
background.
Wait, I got you on that one.
Simply beautiful.
Like we're in the club. That's the old lady hand.
When you needed me,
I was supposed to
you
look.
just gotta let it play.
You better let it play.
I was right there.
Come on, Dante Hall.
Kills this song.
Donnie.
Simply beautiful.
And he's got that raspy. Hey, they better hit that playlist. Is that on the first one or the second one?
That's the first one.
Yes,
You know,
Dante
Flashback
Hall in
Friday.
the building.
Yes.
Hey, SoundCloud. Tell them about the SoundCloud. You know more about
Matter
it
of
than
fact,
I
I'm
do.
going to drop it in the thread right now.
Okay. Put 1 and 2 in there. Welcome back. You're tuned into the Book of Dawn, broadcasting live. The Get Fresh crew on a Freestyle Friday from the What's in It for the Black People Media Studios. Word of the day, before I forget. Stalwart. Spelled STALWART. It's an adjective. It comes from the late Middle English, 1300s-ish. The definition is, I would say, me. Loyal, reliable, and hardworking. There's another definition. It means strongly built, like built to last. So that would be, like a building or, like the Defender building or something like that. But the first definition, I feel like the synonym of stalwart is Dawn.
Yes.
Just say loyal, reliable, and hardworking.
Turn up.
You could say, if you will,
Stalwart.
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 It's spelled W-A-R-T, but it's pronounced O-R-T, like wart.
Stalwart.
Right. So if somebody asks, you can say, what kind of personality does she have? She's very, what are her characteristics? You can say she's very stalwart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nothing like a big word. Whoa.
They're
what that
fun.
mean?
They're
Feel like
fun.
I'm talking to Salim. Salim is stalwart.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Salim told me Frankie Beverly, because he's Frankie Beverly in my head, to me. I said, I'm going to buy him a white hat. He said, I had a white hat. I said, I'm going to get you another one because I just want you to wear them every day because every time he come in here, I'm like, hey, Frankie, Salim.
Celine got fans around here.
Salim back in the day,
He got
I
fans.
bet you. This is what he says to me the other day when he comes in. He says, Dawn, I heard you can have some stuff going on your show, but that's a hard time for me. I said, well, sir, you can rewatch it.
Oh.
I said, I felt blessed. Like
Yeah.
I felt like I had been donned.
You
When Salim said it, I was like, oh yeah, it's cracking.
I think you get to the point where when you've walked the earth this for some time, you start blessing folks when you speak.
Baby, and
when you enter into the building,
you see my inner black girl. I can't get this itch under my ponytail holder. I just use my pen. And I'm sorry we lied, but it was itchy. Pat. I'm not going to since it's my hair, I can't do this.
pat, pat, scratch.
Yes. So yes. What were we? I wanted to address some of the comments in the thread. So 2 things. Gardis said it used to be called Chicago Fest. Gardis, I'm so glad you brought up Chicago Fest. That wasn't what it was called. Chicago Fest was its own thing, though. And baby, it was my absolute favorite thing.
The Chicago Fest.
She just took memories like the corners of my mind, misty watercolor memories. I loved the Chicago Fest. It was in Navy Pier, pre what you see now. It was the old Navy Pier. And the radio stations all had like, pardon me for using the wrong terminology, whatever the rooms or spaces was called on Navy Pier.
Outside? I just want the rooms in the back.
It was like all the way towards the water, but they had like I'm gonna say hangars. I doubt if that's what they're called, but if it was an airport, that's what I would call it.
Right,
okay?
got you.
So somebody that's in the Navy, tell me what those are called. But I'm gonna say hangars so y'all kind of get what I mean. They're all separate. humongous and separate. And every radio station would have one. And it was just like the longest.
It was all about the radio stations.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Just a big, dumb festival of radio. And we just partied. And you could bop from one radio station to the next one with all the DJs.
Garda says thanks for that.
Gardis, I miss the Chicago Fest. I have said so many times I would love to have Chicago Fest again. I don't know if I would do it the same with the radio because traditional radio is different than it was.
Let's start a podcast fest.
And there it is, because their podcasting is the biggest thing ever
It sure
right now.
is.
Everybody has a podcast.
It
It's
sure
so easy
is.
to get a mic and sit in your house and put up a backdrop. So and everybody
Shots
got something to talk
fired. It is easy, but please, and I said it. What's Lisa E's word? Camera 3. Do not talk ish, and you sitting in your house with a corded microphone on the karaoke machine. Okay, don't do it. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, well.
You know who I'm talking about, and I hope you're watching,
Uh-oh.
cause you mess with my peoples,
Uh-oh.
and I like to fight.
Why you boxing gloves
Talking all
on.
that smack and then
Boxing
sitting in your
gloves.
crib with the microphone plugged
Boxing
up.
gloves
Boy,
on.
please.
Wow.
Boy,
I think I
back.
know who you talking about.
I have no idea. But
Just because I know I got to send more shots.
We'll tell you later.
Okay.
I don't say that. I don't want no defamation.
Okay.
But it's actually true. So, no lies here.
That's a great idea, though. That's a great idea.
A podcast fest?
Yep.
That would be dope.
Yep.
I wonder, that would actually be dope.
And
But you
can have your
need an
feature
administrator
podcast
of it.
people and music, all the same stuff. It's just a podcast.
Just a
you know?
podcast
Yep.
fest. Yeah, the pod fest.
The pod fest.
Yeah.
Can't tell who we got to fight.
Okay, she ready.
Yeah. That one, stay ready. That one, no questions asked. Where? Okay, I'm there.
Let's go.
Matter of fact, I beat you there. I'm like,
Let's
I'm already
go.
here.
Oh, and then you.
Everybody does, but everybody shouldn't. Can you say that a little bit louder in caps for the people in the back?
Everybody does what everybody
should.
shouldn't.
Thank you so very much for that. Tucson. I can't say his name without saying it like that. Tucson. Because it takes me back to the play.
The dress.
Michael put the stats for the flu this season. Did we look
Thank
those
you.
up, Michael? And yeah, a lot less flu reported. I don't know if that's because they couldn't make the distinction, or maybe people,
It wasn't as popular. So.
or maybe
It
people
wasn't-
didn't know they had
isn't
the
that
flu and
something?
assumed it was COVID and just quarantined.
Isn't that something that wasn't as popular?
That could be the case. Like people were getting sick and wasn't reporting it. Like it's probably just COVID and stayed home.
Probably. I mean, could be. Because even for me as a person,
if you went to the doctor, they're gonna tell you if it's COVID or the flu.
sure, which means they didn't go to the doctor. I'll even say for myself, I have my allergies and sinuses are quacky, right? And because we spent so much time indoor, they were like exacerbated. So it's like dusty, and you have your mask, and so I had some really difficult when Bixby. See, I told you I hate when I wasn't talking to you, ma'am, sir. Get off, freaking police.
The feds watching.
Bixby. I have tried to delete the app off this. It's like the Siri for Androids, but I'm not talking to you.
Pay attention.
So they were like crazy. I was like eye watery, congested. And the whole time I just assumed it was my allergies, because every time I would Google and try to put in whatever the site is, what my symptoms were to see if I should go test.
Right.
It all went to if you didn't have a fever. I never had a fever. Ever.
Yeah.
In this, I had hot flashes like I'm having one right now, but that's my personal summer fever. And then I'm having regularly COVID antibody tests, because in my mind, I didn't want to take the COVID test and they say it's positive. In my mind, it was easier for me to take the antibody and know that I had already had it and lived through it, right?
Okay.
Sorry, it's just the way I work. At some point, I took the antibody test and it was positive. I'm like, oh, Jesus. So now I'm thinking it was during when I thought I was having an allergy or sinus issue because I did it again in January and was still positive for antibodies, but negative for COVID. Now, that time I did both. So I'm like, okay, then clearly I've had it. So I say all that to say there are other people like me so that had it but didn't get the PCR test. I was getting antibody. Like, so if the antibody said no, I was like, I'm good.
But were you ever like down? Because I know that it has affected people in different ways. So you weren't down and out and super duper sick and just living your life.
Allergies do that to me sometimes, and menopause does that, or perimenopause.
I don't think I really was either. But besides not being able to taste.
See, I never lost taste.
I lost my taste and smell.
But my perimenopause, I get chills there. I have. So you combine this. If you look at the
so both of y'all had COVID.
Yeah, well, and I'm vaccinated, and I had to wait to get my vaccine so many days after the antibody test.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
This is how the people gonna be in restaurants. Yeah, they gonna be like this.
Speaking of restaurants, I went to one of my favorite.
I forgot my card too.
I've been good. I've been, blessings. I've been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's just like anything, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff that even with chickenpox, I know people that had the vaccine. I know that people that have had chickenpox, and I know people that have had it again. You're supposed to not have it again, allegedly, but that's not true. I know people that have had it 2 times.
I've heard an adult say they got it. I'm like,
That's hard.
get
The
it as an
adults,
adult?
it's hard on adults. That's not a good. Ma'am,
What's her name?
Bixby. Ma'am,
Bixby, you need to chill out.
get off my phone.
And get out of this. Goodbye.
She's like, I didn't understand that because I'm not talking to you, ma'am.
Bixby,
Girl,
she didn't popped up. You got rid of her and she came back.
I'm trying to get rid of her. I'm gonna try that in the 10
know
o'clock.
what's up. Bixby, bye.
Hit Maple and Ash last night. One of my absolute favorite restaurants.
Maple and Ash.
Oh, so good.
Where's it?
On Maple, just between Maple Street between Dearborn and State.
It's like a dine-in.
Oh, it's a swanky steakhousey.
Oh, okay.
But it's like new school. It's not like traditional Chicago steakhouse. It's fancy, but it's delicious. The chef owner is a super cool dude, and the food is just delicious.
How do you eat your steak? Oh, you
I
don't
don't eat it, but they have this. They have this roasted seafood tower. Slap your mama and your granny, okay? Fat. Like you could, look, how you just put bread and stuff and just want to eat the bread because the season.
Seafood is my favorite
Nephew.
food, yeah.
Oh, it's like a warm hug. Like the juice from that seafood tower was like a warm hug. And then I had my favorite. We had West Coast oysters, and we put caviar on our oysters. We crushed 12 of them jaunts real fast. It was good. It was good. I'm still doing the birthday tour.
Yes.
Y'all want to know something? Yeah. Y'all got to go to Maple and Ash. You have to go to RL. That's in my fave list.
RL? That's
Yes.
another restaurant?
It's, Ralph Lauren's restaurant.
Gotcha,
right by
gotcha.
the store on Chicago Avenue.
That sounds like it might be overrated.
No, it's good. I'm telling you, it's good. Chicago cut.
Because it's Ralph Lauren. That's why.
No. It's good. It's good. It's really good. Nomi is in the Park Hyatt.
Okay.
Phenomenal sushi.
That's my ish.
Yeah, it's very good. Great bar. Let's see where else.
Wait, Nomi, spell it.
Nomi.
N-O.
Go to Ocean Prime. That's another one. Let's see. Where else? Oh, Eddie V's, Joe's, Gibson's. Oh, we tried Le Colonial.
Little Colonial?
L-E Colonial. Le
What
Colonial.
kind of food?
It's a Vietnamese and French fusion.
Wow.
Girl, they got a fried whole snapper in there.
That sounds great.
Great bar. Really good food. You know, they have that. What do you call it? Is it pho? Pho? Pho. They have that. I did not know what that was until the lady explained it to me on Monday.
Love it. I love
It's
pho.
like a beef oxtail something. Ma'am, stop talking to me.
Give it a mic.
Yeah, that's oxtail. Something beef broth and oxtail. What?
So is oxtail real oxtail? Or is
Yeah.
Or they just name it?
No,
oxtail?
those are oxtails. I had those in Jamaica. Yeah, I used to eat them when I was little, and I had them in. There was this place in Jamaica that had them, and they were actually really good. I wouldn't do it a lot because I don't eat meat, but I had to try it. I was in Jamaica. I was like, let me try the oxtails. They were good. Me and Wilbur went to Melody's sister's wedding a couple years ago in Jamaica. That was my first time, and I want to go back.
I still have to get to Jamaica.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. That was pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
So, but
Why
yeah,
the F would you eat an ox's tail? I just be wondering who
Candace does make good
who be
oxtails.
coming up like
We ate that
these
because
white
we ate that like somebody who's just we ate. I talked to
people.
somebody
believe
about that.
Indigenous people probably started eating the oxtails. But
Probably.
I just thinking like why the ox? You know what I'm saying? Out of all the animals running around here.
I don't know. They knew the flavor. Because it's flavorful.
It is.
Candace makes great oxtails, but what she makes best is damn pot roast. Jesus, you could offer that as a sacrifice to God.
Really?
Pot roast, Lord Jesus. It literally.
Is it with
I probably
with
eat
potatoes,
meat twice a year, girl. But that Candace, I'm like, it's like a little crackhead. I'm
Go
like,
ahead on.
my doctor's.
too tripping now. Talking about Herbie. I mean, talking about Jamaica is Dookie.
You don't like Jamaica? I've only been there once. I had a good time.
My sister
Yeah,
loves
too.
Jamaica.
I've been
gotta
to Jamaica
go.
once, and I was young. I was like 15, 16.
I had a
but
good time.
I still had a good
Oh
time.
man, we were there for we didn't go out a lot off of because we were there for a wedding, but we did journey to like this this beachy area where they had there was live music, and it was like we went there intentionally because they had fried snapper, because we always try to find the whole fried snapper wherever we go. And they had and it had live music, but oxtails were obviously on the menu. You got to pick your fish, so we were able to go and say we want that snapper.
Okay.
So that was how we ended up at that. We've done some crazy stuff to find a fried snapper. Like, ma'am, quit talking. Like when we were in the Dominican. I have to tell y'all that story.
I got sick
The journey
out there.
to find a fried whole snapper in the Dominican. I told you the story of us in the rice fields and did not know. We used Google from our property, and the directions told Mr. Milhouse that this was the fastest route, allegedly. And when he turned off that road,
Oh, he said Jamaica is the ish.
oh, he's
a fan of
Is the
Jamaica.
Dookie.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
It's too
Okay.
early to be.
I was like, so I got sick in the Dominican Republic. I got really sick.
Did you?
I did. That was not a good trip for
I
me.
had a good time. I didn't. We were there for an anniversary. One of our friends, our couple friends, it was their 20th or something like that, or some high number anniversary, and we went, and that was my first time in the Dominican as well. We stayed at an all-inclusive though.
Yeah.
I think that I probably wouldn't do that because I don't.
That's where I was.
yeah, it
all
was-
inclusive. But that's
It was fun though. I learned how to play dominoes or bones, whatever. I
Bones,
learned how to
baby.
play that in the Dominican.
I'm doing my first all inclusive next year.
Are you?
My pops is doing his 50 next year.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Where in Jamaica?
He's going back to Jamaica. We're
Dope.
going back to Jamaica.
Where are
and,
you staying?
Some resort. I'm not sure the name.
We
of the
stayed at
resort.
the Half Moon. It wasn't all inclusive, but it was the bomb.
So I'm looking forward to it. I think we have to pay we got to put like $600 down within the next month.
And
2
then you
weeks,
pay.
and then we pay again in January. And
I
the
love when that
next
happens.
payment is
You
not
can
till
do that.
January, and we leave at the end of February.
I left Shaw's out of my restaurant list because Shaw's has a fried snapper too. Shaw's Brunch. Have y'all been to Shaw's Brunch?
No.
Go.
Okay.
It is so much. The value of it is so much greater than the cost. Like it's like $55. Absolutely, you will leave there like, and they let you take doggy bags. It used to be insane pre-pandemic.
When you
The
said
entire
$50,
restaurant.
I was like this.
Uh-uh.
And now I'm looking at the images.
Listen, pre-pandemic, Shaw's Brunch, they had food. It was food on top of food on top of food. Every area they had little seating because there was food everywhere. During the pandemic, obviously, like many places, they changed it to a plated brunch. But look at that menu and tell me if you can eat for $55 that anywhere.
I'm looking at it.
It's crab. It's all kind of stuff. And the food is really good.
Nice.
Yeah. So I forgot.
I wrote it down.
Good. That Thai snapper. Oh, I bet you that's good. I do like smoked fish too. I looked up fried snapper in the city, and there's some places in Bronzeville, some black restaurants that I have to go try it as well. Yeah. Do you eat fried fish?
Yes.
Okay. Have you had red snapper fried?
No.
Girl, you gonna ooh.
The only thing I don't mess
You-
with is
you-
liver. I can't stand.
Oh,
liver.
I'm not doing liver. I'm not doing liver.
You love liver?
I just threw up in my mouth.
Love it.
Oh, God bless your ministry. I'm not. You know who has good liver? I heard, because I don't eat it. Epples on Roosevelt Road. My little trap spot on Roosevelt. They have it one day of the week. It's supposed to be good. But that piece of liver that was the size of a $50 that my mother told me that I had to taste, I went through a bottle of ketchup. I could not. I couldn't chew it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, my cousin Anita used to be like, Auntie Barbara, we coming to your house for the weekend. Can you make liver? I'm like, why would you do that? Like, because what am I going to eat? Frosted Flakes?
Yes.
My auntie make the best liver and onions. Okay, I'm going to, next time you say you want to come down to Valpo, we're going to rethink the menu. But then I just used to, when we came up here and came to Old Town, I'd be just like, Auntie, can you make spaghetti and corn? Because those are my favorites. So
What's the best dish that you make?
I don't know. I have the stuff I make I don't eat.
Okay.
Like, they say the gumbo's really good. Y'all say it.
Yes.
I don't
It's
eat
good
it.
gumbo.
I make
good
mean
gumbo.
lamb chops. I got a mean lamb chop recipe. I make chili and spaghetti from scratch. I don't make the pasta, but I make that from scratch. Like the sauce, I don't use like ragu. I stew my own tomatoes and stuff. So, and I do eat spaghetti.
That used to be my
I eat
favorite
chili.
food. Pastas and
I make a
lasagnas and-
good lasagna.
Okay.
You know I'm a killer at breakfast, but who isn't? Secret to breakfast is fry your eggs in butter and after you have cooked your meat, because then you get the real good seasoning. You get the pan seasoning in that mug. That's what Chef Satia said, the pan seasoning. But yeah, that's probably the. I mean, It's time to break. I could probably. I don't know what else I cook. No, but you eat lamb chops. I got a lamb chop recipe.
Yeah.
That you,
Love
nephew,
lamb
you eat
chops.
lamb
Lamb
chops?
chop. You had some at
Oh, duh! At Easter.
Yes.
You had them
I had
Easter.
them at
Really good
Easter.
lamb
I
chops.
did. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take a break and come back. I'm gonna find me something to fan this menopause.
It's hot. But it's hot in here.
Okay, so we should crack
It's
the
not
door.
just. It's not just.
it's
y'all.
not just me.
It's hot in here.
I could take
I
my
didn't
jacket
know
off
anything.
too. Look. All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. It's the Book of Dawn. Hey, Kenya.
WIIFTBP.
The Chicago Legal Network is the collaboration of attorneys that concentrate in many areas of the law most needed in Chicago neighborhoods. The CLN lawyers focus on personal injury, criminal defense, and other issues. The CLN lawyers all average over 20 years of legal experience and are dedicated to helping the Chicago community. The Chicago Legal Network is committed to developing black lawyers through mentorship and co-representation. So if you were injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or injured on the job, or you need assistance with criminal defense, including driving violations and DUI, check out ChicagoLegalNetwork.com for more information or call 773-912-3545. 773-912-3545.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the green side of things. It's your man, Sadiq.
And Cassiopeia.
Motivated by the days of sandwiches of spam. Grilled cheese won't stop me from grilling those who are stealing the peace and safety of the community because they releasing death and destruction on the community. A community where the people look like me and them. A place where mama and them stay. Not too far from where their children stay. You right. I want a peaceful neighborhood, and I'm not moving to the suburbs to have a peaceful neighborhood. Do we really have to take this, acting like we don't recognize this, still cooperate with this? You know what? The hell with this. Grab me behind a mic that's shaped like a middle finger, pointing straight up with my middle finger to any poor politician, dealer of death, crooked cop, or lazy parent. It's apparent to create change, you have to have a work ethic that make it seem like you lost your brain, standing out like the Willis Tower. It's a brother that represents dedication, discipline, and dream reaching, accompanied by a voice called power, who rhyming harder than a rebel with the pen. Representing the city of Point Guards is an extra large MC who rhymes always on point, always rhyming with a point behind the flow. One of my students said the rhyme so hard we should stop calling it flow. Let me tell you something else before I go. I was born to stand tall. I was born in Chicago.
That is Brother William Morris. Appreciate you, brother. Much love. Chicago, homegrown. Every Tuesday and Thursday from 1
to 3 p.m. on
What's in It for the Black People Media.
Sissy's Taco Bar Pop-Up is back with more hours and more days. Check them out at their new pop-up location at the Woodlawn, located 1200 East 79th Street. Sissy's Taco Bar offers authentic street tacos infused with international soul. Now every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the Woodlawn from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. New vegan tacos have been added to the menu too. Visit sissytacobar.com for more info.
You gotta know that it's over. I gave all of me. My heart is empty. You promised you would change. You said forever, you and me. Look at what you've done to me. I'm torn apart. I'm picking up the pieces you left to me. How selfish could you be? I gave you the world, and you still couldn't be deep. I forgave you when you cheated. I guess it didn't mean a thing. No more excuses. I packed your bags, they at the door. I'm through with you. Can't believe the things you put me through. I gave you all my love and then this what you do. Everything you did about the comeback, you gon' get this karma. Karma, nothing karma. You
Payback's a dog. You hear me? You heard me? What? Reverend Dawn.
She always ready to fight.
Baby. It's all about payback. Donnell Jones is so dope.
Speaking of
So
payback, James Brown, he's one of my favorites. I was working out to James Brown, the big payback the other day. Man.
On today. Is that what you...
Yesterday, I was working out to the big payback by James Brown.
Welcome back. You tuned into the Book of Dawn. Did you hear Barbara Bates the other day sing? When I asked her what was her song, she sang a James Brown song. She was like, and she...
What did she say? Because she started...
She did the moves and everything. I don't know the song. She was like, oh, my song?
I'm the man.
And she did the whole little shaking.
I'm the soul of a man. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, she.
That's the big payback. She was singing a big payback.
Speaking of legends, I forgot to say happy birthday to Stevie Wonder the other day.
Oh, happy birthday.
Shame on me.
Songs in the key of life.
Man.
That's one.
Hey, so hold on. I have a question because I this was a conversation last night at dinner.
Ooh, let's do it.
We were at dinner with some of Wilbur's executives, and one of them he's from down south, and he made reference to the house he grew up in was the bootleg house, and I didn't really understand the difference in a bootleg house and a flop house. So,
flop house?
Y'all never heard? Am I telling my age again?
Never heard of a flop house.
Okay. In my mind, I Googled it, but it wasn't, to me, when you have a flop house, it's where everybody just go basically and flop. Like it's that house. It's the one where it's not a sanctuary. Your house is not your piece.
Okay. I know,
it's like just go on over there. Like
anybody can go
all
over
the
there.
time. Somebody like it's the overly cool house on the block where it's just
it's
everybody.
the house.
It's the flop house.
That's the house. Yeah,
right now, when I Googled it, the definition.
Busting in the hood.
I have I have it right here. A flop house or DOS house is considered a derogatory term for a place that offers very low cost lodging.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I believe that is what maybe it started off being. But in the neighborhood, when we make our own rules, it's the flop house. It's like, say if I was a girl.
I think every neighborhood
has
had
a flop
one
house.
of those. Like growing up. Probably not now.
It's just for me, like, okay, say I'm single and you're the catch, right? And you like, girl, and I'm talking to Mary, like, girl, I went to his house, and she's like, girl, that's the flop house. Like, it's just nothing to be proud of. Like when if you make it into the flop house, it's like, okay, you and 99 other women. But the gentleman that I was speaking with, I said, well, what's a bootleg house? Like that's what they. Cause he said bootleg house.
Is that this is where they bootleg stuff at?
Yes. It was yes. I didn't know. So what
was real?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Is there a definition for a bootleg house down south? Cause he's from south, like Mississippi South. Crooked letter south.
Like some down south stuff.
And he said the bootleg house, and I was like, what's the?
Well, so the Urban Dictionary calls it a house where alcohol is sold without a liquor license for cheap.
And I think that translated to everything. CDs, $5 wallets.
CDs, DVDs, squares.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
loose square.
Square.
But we have the term trap house, so.
What is the trap house?
Trap house is different though, because you only trapping out of a trap house.
What is like selling dope or rapping? Because I
like selling drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So why then?
So a trap house and a flop house is not the same.
That's
thing
not the same.
Hood.
Okay. I needed
so serious right now. Let me clear this up. Let me.
Okay, because I needed to know.
Yeah,
right.
But I'm just. Flop house and there's a trap house.
So back in the day, the trap house was called. There was a different name for it. It was. what's the other name?
Probably
Somebody
didn't have
else
no
my
name.
age.
Probably just the drug house. It was probably just the drug
The
house.
it was
dope house.
the dope house.
The
It was
dope
the
house.
safe. It's not the safe
Crack house.
Nah.
The crack house.
Nah, 'cause
Okay.
the safe house is different too.
Okay. Safe house is where the ain't nobody supposed to know the
Right,
money
that's where the
is.
money and stuff
Right.
is at.
Okay. Right. Now that I know. So the trap house is the crack house.
What do y'all do with y'all free time?
No, the trap house is not the crack house. The crack house is something different.
The crack house
is where the crackheads go after they come from the trap house.
Oh boy.
Oh, so you don't buy and smoke in the same house?
No, you not. You not smoking in the trap.
You've seen Nino Brown.
Yeah, I did, but I didn't know that there was you buy it and then go to another house.
Yeah, you know.
I thought you bought it on the street corner.
Well, you buy it on a street corner too. We should probably move on.
Wait, so wait. It's not different. Trap just means trapping profit. If it doesn't have to be drugs.
In the comments.
That is a fact. It doesn't. Trapping just means you're selling something. You know.
So trap and bootleg is the same house.
No.
Then.
What? No. Because,
because bootleg is not selling.
Yeah, bootleg
drugs.
is you just bootlegging. But trap. The definition of trapping is changed now, like, because trapping can mean whatever product you're selling. Whatever you're pushing, you're trapping. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so I'm trapping the Book of Dawn because I'm pushing it? So I'm officially in the trap game?
Don't do that.
You're not,
Don't
selling,
do it.
You're not selling anything.
Let's not attach that to you.
I remember juke joints.
Juke joints. I love juke
those
joints.
were
That's safe.
like the bootleg version of a nightclub.
Yeah, and juke joints are fun.
Yeah, juke joints.
They get it.
I have a homegirl in
What
real
you
life,
know
a
about
Luther
juke
South
joints,
Brave.
Mary?
What do you mean? What I know about juke joints? I was
that's-
raised in juke joints and stuff.
Okay.
I guess I'm curious
It was
as
us
to.
because I was raised in a juke party era. You know, we went juke joints.
I'm glad you
We
said
juke-
that
we was
because
juke parties.
So how did we? So what does juke mean? Because juke to y'all
Y'all know
generation
what
is
juke
footwork.
mean. No,
Let
no,
me see.
that's not
juke
what
means sex.
That's not what juke means.
Because I
Wait,
feel
what
like
does
you
juke
mean.
mean? Wait,
You
what
looking
is-
like it means sex.
What does juke mean?
Footworking was footworking. Juking was grinding. That was like when the girl put a when they.
That's what juking is.
I wasn't
That's
into that.
juking.
I was not
I
into
thought
that.
juking was footwork.
No, that's
So that's all.
footworking.
Let's juke. Let's juke. I thought that was a footwork
Let me
song.
see your footwork. Not let's juke. Let's juke. Let's
I
juke.
thought let's get me together.
Let me
I
see
thought-
your footwork.
Okay. Let's juke meant let's have sex or
Nobody
grind.
ever said let's juke. Let's juke.
There is a
There's
song.
It's a
It
song like
is?
that.
Yeah.
Okay, well
But
that just goes to show you
that's-
I wasn't juking.
But that's the part when the girls break it down. That
Oh, and they be
yeah.
No,
got real serious.
no,
No.
not I said the Mary. My version of a juke joint is like blues and drinks and smoke.
Right,
and-
you're
and
in
the
a different era.
neighborhood
You're in a
and,
different
you
era.
know, like I grew up with family owning the juke joints and stuff like that. So it was like cool and bluesy and all of that jazz.
You grew up in a different era.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Well, I was in the juke,
A little taste.
but I wasn't into the backing that thing.
You know
up
who
and
got
stuff.
footwork?
Who got footwork?
Let me tell y'all. You
You
wait,
got footwork.
Let me tell you,
You got
a joke
footwork.
first.
I saw your
Let me
footwork.
tell you a joke first. You ready for a joke? Okay.
Always
okay.
ready for a good joke.
Why do birds fly to warmer climates in the winter? I'm doing footwork while I'm. Oh, juking is try humping. I know what humping is. I almost said the F word. Why do birds fly to warmer climates in the winter? Any takers?
Migration.
Because it's easier than walking. Okay, I have another one. I knew you were going to do that because you're mad. What do you give a sick lemon? This is so easy, guys.
A squeeze.
That's cute. Not the answer, but cute.
A squeeze.
You got it, don't you? I can see it in your face. You look so confident. Okay, nephew, what do you give a sick lemon?
A lemon drop.
Close. Oh, those are two good answers.
A
You give it
squeeze.
lemonade. Aid, A-I-D.
Let me ask you something. Lemonade. AI.
Herb got it.
Hey, let's go. One time for the Wiz.
One time.
One time. So, yes.
Hey,
So,
2 Sam's absolute cordiest.
no. But you got it. So, are you corny?
Oh.
Boom. So footwork. You know who has footwork? And I can show you video.
Who?
Candace Mack. Baby,
What? She can
I
footwork?
believe that.
Hear me good. The footwork always lands in a split and a jump back up, baby. On everything.
Candace.
Come on.
And I think I'm probably the only person that can center off like, do it. Like, and when I tell you,
now.
listen, I'm talking about.
Come on.
I mean the whole and at the end, Bob. I'm so wrong for gassing her, but I'm just like, do it, and
Yes.
she and do the whole and I said, whoa, and jump back up.
And you really can't mess with the ones that can bust out the splits.
Baby.
Like it's over.
Baby, when I tell you she will
Look, here
With
she
the
go.
eyeballs.
Here she go.
she know I got video. So she don't want
If
that.
y'all
smoke.
got footwork, drop those hearts.
Yeah,
Drop,
who got
drop,
footwork?
drop
We
those
gonna have
hearts.
a
Let me see
WIIFTBP
your
family
Let
footwork
me see your
contest.
footwork.
Yeah. Let's see. That would be Candace, nephew, and Mary. Who else? You think Ruthie can?
Yes.
Ruthie got footwork?
I believe she. She be about the one that can really kill it.
That, yeah. And come out the woodwork.
that can
Nah,
really
you know what
kill
I
it.
think? I don't think Ruthie got footwork. I think she be popping that.
Oh.
I think she be in the mirror trying to throw it. She don't want to tell nobody.
Let's see. Who else? DJ probably can footwork.
Yeah.
From the west
I can
side.
see that. I can see that.
Shots
All them
fired.
290 niggas can do it.
DJ, we know you ain't listening. Somebody tell him we coming for the West Side BB Bang. Yeah,
I make you want to dance.
yeah. We got to figure out the chicken dance before we go.
You gonna do it?
Oh wait, Candace said leaves the chat.
So is footwork a West Side thing? Like, where did it?
Footwork.
I don't think it's not a West Side thing. It's definitely not a West Side.
I think it's a Chicago thing.
Definitely the Chicago thing.
but-
Thank you, Adrian.
However, there is a difference. There is a difference between West Side footwork and then South Side footwork.
What is the difference?
What is that?
It's just the styles. It's just the way.
What? I mean,
What's the?
you would have to actually see it and to get it.
I actually want to see that because I just thought it was all cool.
They even have battles, like they have West Side versus South Side battles.
Wait, so what can you pinpoint like one of the major significant differences?
Yeah, the West Side, they do a lot of more ticking.
What the heck is a tick?
It's like their body is involved.
Oh,
And
as opposed to just
as
the knee
opposed
down.
to just the waist
Okay.
down,
Okay.
knee down.
I'm gonna need to. Let me call. I need to call Titi and Kylie. Speaking of Kylie, The Upshaws was trending after the first day. Number 2 this morning. It's trending #1 on Netflix in the
I got
U.S.
some people that watch it too. Some people call me like, yeah, because I was telling them like I was going to do the photo shoot or whatever. They're like, I'm gonna tune in.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, because it went from number 2 on Netflix in the U.S. to number 1.
And they already renewed for the second season.
They have a
Turn
second
up.
season.
so
We
good.
found that out at the premiere party.
That is so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I'm excited for her. So that's and she was good. I'm not saying that because she's really my blood relative, but she handled her business with some freaking legends.
Yeah.
Like she's with Wanda Sykes.
Yes,
Who, by
Wanda
the
is
way, in that
hilarious.
show is fucking hilarious.
Wanda's always been hilarious.
Her humor's so dry, but
Her
hood.
voice, I love her
You know what I
voice.
found out recently? Like in most of the movies she's played in, she's always played herself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah. That's why she's so good. Because
She plays Wanda. She
Yeah.
always
Yes.
plays herself.
Yes.
yeah, she's like, it's kind of like Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes.
Kind of remind me because they're both like, hey, this is who I am.
Because you have personality actors and you have character actors.
Yeah.
And they are
Speaking
definitely-
of another comedian,
Who's that?
Chris Rock is in a movie. The Chris Rock and the one who's in all the movies. What's
Samuel L.
Ian
Jackson.
Jackson.
That's how old people be.
Samuel L. Jackson.
It comes out.
It's his father in it, right?
Yeah, and
Go
You
figure.
talking about Spiral?
yes,
That's gonna be
they,
dope.
When
Chris
is that coming
Rock
out? I'm gonna go see
today.
that. Oh,
Came out
It's in
today.
theaters today.
oh.
It was on the Channel 9 News.
It's like a spinoff of Saw.
The Book of Saw. That's what it said. That's what it called. The Book of Saw, Spiral, or something like that.
Spiral.
Chris Rock is in it with
Ooh.
Samuel L. Jackson and some others. I'm not familiar with the Book of Saw.
See, I'm kind of like I'm not really too enthused about seeing it just because I'm so tired of the Saws. You know,
I've not seen one of them. How long has this been going on?
it's about like 8 Saw movies.
It's 8 of them?
Yeah, it's a lot of them.
Do you have to? Do I need to watch the
Probably
previous
not.
ones to understand this one? Because I would like to see the transition.
I'm not sure because it's a spinoff.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
it's like whoever somebody is copying the original Saw, and that's what this movie is about, like a killer copying the Saw. So you may need to watch the other ones.
But Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Rock is in it. And
Well,
that's-
they're saying they want it, that they gave him the critic on Channel 9 gave Chris big ups for his transition into this serious role, because I think this is probably one of Chris's first
Chris Rock don't really do any
serious.
But he also
acting.
just did the one TV series that was out.
Oh yeah, that was good when he was the dad, right?
Yes.
I have no idea.
It was what's Chris Rock's y'all help?
Everybody hates Chris.
It's everybody hates.
No, not that.
No,
Not
'cause
that.
he's not in that.
Not that. It's very recent. It came on. I want to say last year or. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. 'Cause I
Yeah,
had
so
some-
that comes out today. I'm excited that movie theaters are opening back up because
too.
I love the experience. I mean, I like watching it at my house, but there's just something different about the theater experience.
It is.
Yeah.
It
And
is.
my sister and I go early in the daytime, like, because I never wanted to be in a super crowded theater.
Fargo.
Fargo. Oh, Chris
Fargo.
Rock was in Fargo.
Yes.
Okay. Was he good? I didn't see
Oh,
that.
he was great. He was great, and that they filmed it. They filmed a good portion of that in Chicago too.
I mean,
Really?
I don't doubt he could take on a series. Bro.
Everybody
He was
can't do
great.
it. So
I mean, he started like.
I mean, you seen New Jack City.
I was just about to say in New
True.
Jack City. Didn't he start off with the serious role?
Well, like
It
serious, but
you
not.
can't, right? Because you don't really
But
have to be that serious to be
to be a
crackhead.
dope
To be a
fan.
crackhead.
Right.
But
He keeps on
man, I'm
calling
glad
it
Chris Rock is doing his thing because he got ups. He can do his like.
Oh yeah, I'm a fan.
I'm
I
happy to
just
see him
Want
out
to
here
see
right
that
now.
transition. I want to see if he's capable of that, because there are some, which is a great topic, right? Because you have people like Jamie Foxx, who was so incredibly Ray Charles.
Yes.
It just still blows my mind. Like,
Yes.
it's like, bruh,
Most comedians can do drama the best.
who do you think just
Because Will
killed
Smith,
it?
Will Smith
Yeah.
do drama good too.
Most
He
Will-
started off
Yeah,
comedy.
he should stay with that. Well, he's good in the other one too.
Because
The
the
Bad Boys.
Pursuit of
'cause
Happiness
was
man.
that one about
Touched my
about
heart.
the
Seven what was the
about the brain, yeah,
Concussion.
that one was good.
That was good. That was better than I thought it was gonna be.
Me too.
Man, I thought it was gonna be like boring.
Most comedians.
I didn't
most
like
funny
him
people
in
trans-
Ali. I ain't gonna lie. I watched it and supported it, but that character didn't.
I liked it.
I liked it, but he wasn't as good in that as he was the others that you
I think
mentioned.
I liked it because he brought Muhammad Ali to life for me. I had never, Muhammad Ali is before my time.
Yeah,
And
true.
it's like I didn't really see any footage of Muhammad Ali.
Gotcha. Well, then that's fair, because that just
So
keeping
his personality, to actually see what his personality was like, and to say he nailed it. So I'm like, okay.
Who else? So we got even a rapper. What other celebrities started doing something different that made the transition? So we got Jamie Foxx, hands down.
Hey, y'all might not agree, but T.I. did a nice
Yeah,
transition.
T.I.
I agree.
He
I agree with
gets
that.
down.
He's done a few movies. And
I agree
He
with
gets
that.
down.
Tyrese also,
Yeah, Tyrese.
because I like Tyrese in
Love
the
Tyrese.
He kind of
in that series. In
What
that
do you mean he fell off?
Transformers.
No, that the one.
Fast and Furious.
yeah.
He's in a lot of series.
He's in a lot.
Because he's in a Transformers series.
Yeah.
I think he went all the way up to 4 with them with Transformers.
And yeah, so I rock with Tyrese on
Me
the
too.
on the believability. Who else is like huge that?
The Rock.
Oh yeah, he's
big transition.
super. And the Wahlberg boy.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, because he was
a rapper.
He
was
rapper, dancer.
Rapper, dancer.
But he transitioned to the Fast and Furious like he was an
He
actor.
transitioned into everything. He got so many
Mark
movies.
Wahlberg is not in Fast and Furious.
Well, one of the Wahlberg brothers is, ain't it?
And I think you're thinking about what's that white guy name?
We have
Most Def did a
Yeah,
great
Mos
job.
Def. Have you ever seen 16 Blocks?
I didn't. Is it good?
It's Most Def. It's Most Def and Bruce Willis.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
My guy. And,
It's good.
Bruce Willis is one of my
Bruce
favorite
Willis
white actors.
yeah, he's dope. Yes,
Leonardo
Queen
DiCaprio for
Latifah.
me.
Queen Latifah definitely
Yeah, Queen Latifah.
She's dope.
bodied the world, but
Bodies everything.
she does.
Because Taxi was actually good to me.
Yeah.
Taxi was corny, but I liked it.
She's another personality actor. Like she
She
always
is.
brings herself to the table.
but is able to harness the role
Emotions and-
so that you're not saying, look, girl,
Look at
you
Queen
know,
Latifah.
like I hate to be in there like, why is she doing this? You know
Set
what
it
I'm
off
saying?
for me. Set it off.
about
She
Ludacris?
killed it.
Ludacris.
T.
He seems like he's being himself.
Yeah, I mean, he's only in the Fast and Furious series.
Yeah,
So.
he seems
It's the
like
only
he's
thing he
being
got.
himself. Let's see who else. Y'all got a Ice T.
Ice-T is
Ice-T.
dope.
Okay.
He's even
He
though
he went from a cop killer to a cop.
to playing a cop, isn't that
Literally.
crazy?
Had a
Ice
song
Cube for
called
sure, because I never saw Ice Cube as a goofy. Like,
Yeah, Ice
and
Cube.
he does those barbershops,
He
that's
does,
hilarious.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
Friday is still one of the
Herb
most
has Whitney
untouchable
Houston.
movies.
Who barbershop?
Whitney Houston was a actor.
Yeah, Bodyguard.
She did The Bodyguard. She did a few. She was in one of those chick movies.
Oh, she was in a movie with.
Was it? It was like 4 of them.
She
or
was in
something.
Cinderella as well.
Yeah, and
With
was-
Brandy.
she was in
She was the
Cinderella,
godmother.
yeah.
Yep.
But there was
she was in
another.
The Preacher's Wife with
Preacher's-
Denzel Washington.
was.
She
We
was
can't- yeah, we
in
can't
the
forget-
4 of them.
Yeah, what was that? Movie?
Waiting to Exhale.
Waiting to Exhale.
And she snapped.
She did.
She snapped and Waiting
She
to Exhale.
did.
She
Can't
did.
forget DMX, of course. Rest in peace.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
Belly, oh my God.
Belly gave me nightmares. And my
Belly
mama
almost
was
died.
watching
Belly gave
Friday.
me nightmares.
My mom was watching Friday the other day.
Waiting to
cracking up.
Exhale. Was
Waiting
that?
to- yeah.
yeah. That was good.
That first off, that movie, that's one of the best
That was good.
black woman I will beat your ass movies ever.
Baby, quit playing
Do not
with
play
the,
with me.
You done stepped on my pinky
With
toe.
Angela Bassett and a cigarette and blowing up the car. It's like,
Look,
what is happening here?
You done stepped on my pinky toe.
Let me tell you.
In my Della Reese voice. Eddie Murphy, obviously, is one of the most well-known. Because when he 48 Hours, he's always a comedian, but it doesn't seem like he doesn't embody the role like a Jamie Foxx, but he definitely can transition from like being with Nick
Serious.
Nolte to the
He
goofy
can.
Beverly Hills
and
Cop
then there's
guy,
that extra goofy, which is all of the kids' movies.
which are hilarious.
And Nutty Professor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those are
Norbit.
Norbit. No, those are actually hilarious. I kind of like those better than I like the Tyler Perry. I like Madea, but
Man, I do not like Tyler Perry movies. They be too over the top.
they are a little extra. Like Norbit and the 99 characters was funny because they were all.
Then his characters still be dressed like they in a screenplay or something.
You talking about
Tyler, call us because we need to talk. Yeah, sorry.
Y'all should be able to get better wardrobe now.
Right. You got a big old studio. We gonna need
Shout out though. We going to that. We gonna come down to the studio.
He
you
my
know what I'm
people. He
saying?
my people.
Yeah,
I like
it-
Tyler
of
Perry.
course. just
I
don't
like,
the
and
movies.
and in my mind, I'm probably gonna grow up and be Madea. Like I won't be robbing and shooting. So Madea fool. It's a lot of Madeas
She's
out there.
everybody's fool, right? She's everybody's like, yes, we get
Heard
it.
talk about two-time about Tyler Perry is ass.
Period. Monique, how you feel about Monique?
Oh, she's dope with it.
I don't know if I.
Her
she
drama
real,
is amazing.
When she played in the.
She's good with her drama for
with
sure.
With the Precious.
Yes.
Was she in the
was
movie
good
with
in
the
Meet
Precious?
Parkers.
And Meet the Parkers, she was great.
Because
She's
she was
good.
herself. But I'm talking about movies, like when she played in the. Wasn't she Precious? I call her Precious, but
Yeah,
Gabrielle.
That was like the only movie I really.
She was real hard with it. I don't think
I feel like
Brat.
she's
I
gotta
love
play that stuff in
Shawnee,
that too.
but I don't think the Brat transitions well to screen.
What is the Brat? What is
She was in one of them prison. It was about
Carmen?
something like that.
That's the only thing I remember.
Mariah didn't do so well in her. She was in Honey or something like that.
Yeah.
That didn't work for me. I love her music, but I'm like, no, don't do that. We're good. Yeah. So we'll be right back. We're gonna take a break. It's the Book of Dawn.
Bow Wow.
Oh, nah, he's trash.
No, hey, Road Bounce was good though.
But we're gonna take a break and have a fight, and we'll be right back.
Be nice.
WIIFTBP and
WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me.
You're listening to I Said What I Said with Toussaint Warner and Herb Howard.
What are y'all takes on blended families?
Meaning white people or what?
No, she mean like you got kids, this person got kids, y'all get together and bring the whole family together. I don't know. I have zero experience with it. I imagine it could be challenging, especially. I think the older the children are, I think the more challenging it could be. I think if it's little children or something, you can kind of explain it to them, and they may like grow up together and kind of in that same space where this is mom, this is dad type thing. But if you talk about older kids where they literally have a mom or dad, another person like that has been in their lives, or when they're older, and you're like, oh, now this is your step brother, step sister. Like, nah, we like 17. Like, I'll bone her.
And if this family don't work, you can just give me to the game anyway. Ain't no other, it ain't gonna matter. No woman will ever be important. I'm not being an ass. I'm serious. In my mind, the value of that kind of a commitment is family. I got that already. So now we just chilling. So you ain't gonna really know my children.
What's up, good people? You're listening to I Said What I Said with Toussaint Warner and Herb Howard live on What's In It for the Black People Media, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.
Got to Kennedy King, so you remember Corey Brown?
I definitely remember Corey Brown from Morgan Park.
Yes, sir.
TV,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Murder, man. So I got it in with y'all one day before a game, and then y'all literally went out and destroyed some people by about 50 at Kennedy King, and I'll never forget, somebody shot a jumper. It came off long, and Corey will tell this story to this day. He says he went up, and I was in the stands. He went up for the rebound, and before he could jump, he said he felt a foot on his head. And it was you, and you caught it. Classic P-Mac catching it over everybody, putting it back in. He says before he jumped, he felt a foot on his head. And Corey was 6'4", easy.
On his head.
On his head.
Yeah, Corey, so he was 6'4", man. I used to just, I don't know, I had a knack, man. I was always uber athletic. Like I was taught earlier, if somebody shoot, you got to come from the opposite side. I had a guy in my neighborhood named Wayne Irvin, legendary dude to us in our neighborhood. Played at Chicago State, played at Wyoming.
Okay.
Played against Patrick Ewing. He passed away a couple years ago, but went to CVS. He was a decorated player. A lot of people knew him. And he taught me early, like, you attack offensive rebounds from the opposite side. So if somebody shoot from the left wing, you crash from the right. If somebody shoot from the top of the key, you can crash because it can go either way and you can get it. I was so big and athletic. I used to get a lot of tip dunks. Like, for some reason, people never boxed me out. And once I got a running start, if it came off anywhere over the rim and bounced up, you was dead.
This is Eugene McIntosh, one half of the illest independent sports media outlet in the whole entire land, the Bigs. Check me and my player partner Terrence Tomlin, a.k.a. T-Tom the Great, on What's In It for the Black People Media Network.
It ain't nothing like being fresh, baby. Living 100% free. I'm so fresh. Let's go. Jones, baby. I'm so fresh. Nothing can save you. This be the season for crushing the haters. Cut off the lesser and deal with the greater. Don't let nobody separate you from creator. Fuck you, don't do me no favors. If you gon' keep on saying I owe you a favor, do it from your heart, the reward gon' be greater. Go from being a private lieutenant to major. The spirit got so many flavors, but we can't see when focus is strictly on paper. We all have big faces on paper. Let's get this money, but change our behavior. And be fresh every day, change your attitude. Cut the hate, and scared to tell the truth. Steady elevating, become a different you. Let's celebrate, we fresh today. Fresh every day, but you gotta choose to cut the hate. Ain't got nothing to lose. Steady elevating, become a better you. We fresh to death, oh, we know we so. Give love your attention. No turning back, gotta make it your mission. To let go the trauma, the problems, addictions. Don't let nobody pull you in negative issues. 90% of it's mental. Change the way you think is the key.
B. Jones, welcome back. You're tuned into the Book of Dawn, broadcasting live on a Freestyle Friday. You just witnessed the chicken dance with the Get Fresh crew. I told y'all, clack, clack, clack. Wiggle, wiggle. Yes, I wonder if chickens actually dance like that. Up next is the Bigs. Stay tuned and then keep it locked. The Little Bigs, Is Wiz, my little big brothers, are going to round out your Friday right here from the What's in It for the Black People Media Studios.
What?
Yes, absolutely. Whoever reminded me of one of my favorite movies, shame on me. Because Diana Ross, made the transition. She played the hell out of that role in Lady Sings the Blues. And Richard Pryor, piano man. I've watched that movie a gabillion times.
Because you showed us
Piano man, like I literally, so much so that when I watched USA versus Billie Holiday recently, I was just like, I want Diana and Richard in this. So yes, thank you for that reminder. Completely forgot about that. I feel a sneeze about to happen. Jesus. Allergy. What was I got to sneeze, so I lost my train of thought. What else were we talking about? I can't remember. Oh, am I
Herb
okay?
said, how much for y'all to never do that again?
Are you kind of like a hater? You're mad because you can't do the chicken? That is a line dance.
He wanted to dance.
You want to dance?
Now, I didn't know it was a line dance. I was kind of shocked at that.
Yeah, I only know that because I learned it at a wedding. Well, I did it. It's
Right.
like the Macarena.
Hey, a Macarena.
How you do the Macarena?
Ain't nobody doing no Macarenas at no weddings.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they do.
You know, Chicago is popular for the slide too, right?
Oh heck,
Yeah.
we're line dance.
We
lady now.
created the.
We created the slide.
We the line dance capital of the
Yeah.
United States of America.
And don't forget the juke. The juke.
That's my
the
favorite.
juke slide.
and then Casper slide and the
Yep.
what's
Yes.
To the right, to the right.
Charlie Brown? Yeah, to the left, to the left.
I hated
that dip.
I hated that one though.
I love the song.
Now,
I like the song.
I like the song.
let's go to word.
Yeah,
Cha-cha again.
but wait, but like 40 cha-cha slides later, stop at 5, sir. Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't need 40 of the same. Yeah, but then
He
there's
was making that money, and he knew we were gonna get up and
what
dance.
are the other ones though? We got cha-cha, we got Macarena, we got chicken dance. What's the one that do the Too Short song? It's the real slick little. I can't.
Blow the whistle.
It's something.
That's a line dance.
It's a line dance. Yeah. Mary J. Blige. Oh, the bus stop.
The A.
The bus stop, please.
What's the A? The get in there.
Yeah.
Yay,
Get in there.
What's that one?
what's
They
that
know.
called? What's that called?
Line dance. That's good.
It's called
get
the
up.
wobble.
Wobble. That's when people get real cool.
That's the big chick dance.
I learned that one. I have
That's the thickum dance.
That's the they cool too. They super cool.
Super
Get in
cool.
there.
Yeah, get in there. Yeah,
Jump
and then
in,
wobble,
gotta
baby,
jump
wobble,
in.
baby, wobble.
The big chick dance.
That's the big chick dance.
The big booty
Yeah,
dance.
because it is a line in there. Hey, big girl, won't you bag it
And
up?
all the big girls right there.
Bag
That's the big chick.
That's moving real smooth.
But it's not new, but it's what's the other line dance? It's real. I'm telling you, the song is too short.
The bus stop, the double Dutch bus.
Double
Gangsta slide?
Is that a one?
Double Dutch
Oh,
bus?
DJ Quick Slide, I like.
DJ Quick got a slide.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh my God.
The bus stop was probably one of the originals.
What's the
It was
move?
before. Oh, I don't know. Ask my auntie Vivian. She in her
Her
third.
said he called that one, "Hey, big girl." Hey, big girl. Play Hey, Big Girl.
Hey,
Comedian was saying, play Hey, Big Girl.
hey, DJ. Hey,
Go,
DJ.
I go.
DJ. You gotta be the drunk uncle. DJ. DJ.
He said, I'm not the DJ. You playing the music, right? Yeah, then you the DJ.
Hey, DJ. Play Hey, Big Girl. You got Hey, Big Girl.
Big girl.
Hey,
Oh,
play Big Girl.
listen, don't take me back to that night because I'm still tickled.
Every time.
Every time. Hey, DJ, play Hey, Big Girl. I'm not the DJ. What is that? You play the music, then
You
you
playing
the
the
DJ.
music, right? You're the DJ.
Then you're the DJ. Before I get out of here, I want to make certain that we're going to switch it up a little bit next week because the scheduling of the interviews happened in the reverse, right? Tuesday, I'm not going to tell you who's going to be behind the brown door, but I'm going to tell you you don't want to miss it.
Don't want to miss it.
You definitely don't want to miss
Don't want to miss it.
Baby. So you got to,
Please, y'all.
baby, let me explain something to y'all.
don't
This
wanna
right
miss
here is TMZ-ish, okay? Okay? No hints.
Let's just say we warned him because last time you didn't even warn him about Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
This is a warning.
So
Yeah,
now
this
you
is-
warned him. It's-
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep doing that because I feel like in my spirit y'all should just be watching.
Oh, it's gonna pop.
But I will tell you this: next Wednesday, Who's That Girl will be on Thursday, and For the Culture is going to be on Wednesday. And it happened like that because I had to finagle with people's schedules. So on Wednesday we will have Hill Harper, the CEO and founder of the Black Wall Street. And his co-founder on the show. They will be in Chicago next week, and we'll drop some information in the Book of Dawn group page and on the Instagram page how you can hang out with them in Chicago on May 21st. But we want to make certain that we get them on a couple days to share with you their what they're working on. So, and then Thursday we have two Who's That Girls. One is Catrice Armstrong, CEO and founder of PR Works, and Ardasha Townsend, who is a Black food critic and journalst in the city.
Ooh, what a
You can
job to
check her
have.
out on
What a job.
she's been. I think I don't misquote me, but does a regular stint with a local news station. Really dope though. I like having that job. I got another homegirl that I'm gonna ask to be on. Not right after her, but being a food critic is I don't know how they do it. I feel like I couldn't. I don't. You don't have to eat all of that stuff. I don't understand.
Just got to
Which
be
is-
down to taste it.
Yeah. Yep. You know I can't do it. I'm not going to be able to do it. But we're going to talk to both of them next week and see what they got going on. Ardasha also has a podcast that she started recently. And so I want to make certain that we support that effort of hers. We've
Nice.
all had to transition in this virtual
Yes.
space. Wonder what's going to happen next week when we're all open again.
We're going
Everybody
to
just
be
going to
great.
ditch the podcast game.
Everybody's going to ditch their masks.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're going to actually have to brush your teeth, people. I know I said it. Exclusive interview with Kels inside MCC. Yes. Hill Harper, the author, actor. Yes, he will be on the Book of Dawn Wednesday, the day after his birthday. His birthday is Tuesday.
It's going to be a
17th.
good week.
Yeah, it's going to be a good week. So just know that when you see it, it's reversed. But hey, you know what happens in a good book? There's always a plot twist. And next week will be our plot twist. We're going to change the days. And then Freestyle Friday. You know, I don't know. I just like the pop-up game. I like the pop-up game now because I think it's the mean part, the 3% Gemini that I am, because we talked about that.
You think pop-ups are mean? No, it's
No,
fun.
I think I'm doing it in a mean spirit.
You're doing it.
In my
We need to
petty.
pray.
No, because I'm okay with my 3%. What do they call my secondary
My 3%
sign?
petty don't need a prayer back up off
Right.
me, cuz.
Right. You know why? Because I feel like that's what you get
Oh,
if you ain't watching.
what?
That's a little petty, but
It comes out sometimes.
guess whose birthday's next week? Mr. Milhouse.
Yay.
Yeah,
Congrats.
Him's got a birthday.
Next week is going to be a good week.
It is going to be good. If you have questions for Hill Harper, I should let me properly say his co-founder and partner's name. Let me not be disrespectful. Hold on. I didn't know it by heart, but I don't want to be that girl. So because they're both going to be on. Her name is Naja Roberts.
Okay.
So it's going to be Naja Roberts, co-founder of the Black Wall Street, and Hill Harper, founder and CEO of the Black Wall Street. And they are doing, they will be in Miami. They're doing some stuff all over the country, actually, like wine, women, and crypto. We're going to have some conversations about
crypto game is
It's
nice.
strong.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was talking to Eddie F. You remember Heavy D and the Boys?
Yes.
Eddie F. is one of the co-founders of that group, and he is heavy into crypto as well. So, got to get him on there like on a Thursday because
For the culture.
man, he's
Yeah,
so dope. Like
yeah.
I mean, you know, I don't know if y'all remember, but in our interview with Donnell Jones, that's how Donnell got discovered through Eddie F. So he's not just, you know, sometimes we just look at the DJ and we're like, oh, he's the DJ or she's the DJ. And they're not always just the doggone DJ. They are making big moves behind all scenes, just like Jam Master Jay, rest in peace. It was a mover and a shaker in the music game outside of just being the DJ for Run DMC.
There's more to what the eye can see.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Absolutely.
Transformers.
Yeah. I mean, you know, but even here, like even in this Get Fresh crew, like there's so much more to what you do outside of here and what you do outside of here that we just don't put a
Don't do it to yourself and don't do it to nobody else.
I'm gonna go ahead and cuss. It's Friday. I'm off for 2 days. Y'all will forgive me. Don't fucking put a period behind my name. Put a comma. Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Did you see this face though?
Like, oh, that's Dawn. She's a waitress. Comma.
Okay. Come on, bring it.
Don't put a period behind my shit. Okay. I'll put a comma, a dash, a hyphen. I don't care what. Just don't
run
put a
that
period.
list.
You feel me?
And I'm still going.
Yeah. Jill of all trades, master of them all too. How about that part?
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Jack.
Jill, you're not.
Look,
Jackie. Jilly Jackie. Jilly Jackie of
yeah,
all the
I'm
trades.
A Jill, not a Jack. Jack.
I'll say I'm a jack of all trades.
Would y'all get this woman some boxing gloves for Friday?
Or a Jill of all trades, master of many. I started to wear my glasses in here because I knew I was going to throw some shade. That's what we should do. Wear glasses when we go. Okay, questions for Hill Harper and Naja and Ardasha and Tracy. We'll have all of their information. And yeah, if you have questions, let us know. But Tuesday, Jesus, I can't say it enough. I wonder if I could get an interview with Robert Kelly.
Yes, you can.
You think they would let him do that? He's not had
You think they would? You're right, because
interview.
you gotta answer to the people. You're right.
Yeah, there's a process, and he's not done any. I would think that if he was going to do one,
that's
somebody would have
heavy.
already done that.
But
but don't let him be the failure. You better try, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it hurts, you don't see.
Don't let them be a failure, but a try.
Yeah. Keep the period to your. Yeah. Don't come on. Tell him, TT.
Yay.
That's my auntie. You don't. Yeah. Get 3 more curse words in before you go, only from HH. Let's see. Let me see how I can incorporate them.
Well, incorporate them into 2 things.
Oh no, I already got that. Oh, I can.
You can incorporate them into 2 things.
Oh, I can. Let me be creative. I'm
Can
creative.
we give you the curse words?
Oh yeah, freestyle. Come on.
Mother flucker.
Wow.
the
Wow.
trucker.
Wow. That's a hard one. That's a strong one.
It is a strong one. We love that one.
Y'all want me to say the real bomb or flucker?
Just say ish. Say the ish word.
This is horrible.
Which one is ish? Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you said it. Well, you already said it.
So you got to take that off the. You got to take that off the list.
Nah, she took
Okay.
that.
She said it
Write
already.
down.
She
Now
said
she
sugar
got
honey
2
iced
more.
tea already.
Now
She didn't
got
say
2
mother
more to
clucker.
go.
Okay. Okay. I have to say it in a sentence though, right?
Hers. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, what's the third one?
He's the one that told you to do it. Now he's telling you not to do
Flying,
it.
Mother trucker.
We
Give
did
me
mother
one more.
trucker.
Give me one more. I got the S word.
Man, I don't think
God.
there's that many curse words, y'all.
Say
Honestly.
ass again.
You got to ask an old person.
That's a 9.
No, there isn't a lot of curse
Ass?
words. It's
You want
just
me to say ass?
It's just
Okay.
variations. It's just
Shit,
variations of the
mother,
same ones.
flucker, and ass.
Oh my God, what's going on right
Okay.
now?
Nothing's going on, you guys.
Okay.
This is not safe.
Let me think.
She
Give
ready.
me a second.
There aren't many curse words.
I'm thinking.
There aren't many.
Mother flucker.
Yeah.
I'm tired of your ish, so you can kiss my
Task
ass.
mess. You know you didn't curse, right?
You want me to say the real
No,
words?
I don't want you to say the
okay,
real
because I
words.
didn't got no problem.
I want to see you use the words into 2 things.
I remember that song when we was kids. You mother fudge cake, I whip your ass tray. Y'all ain't sing that when I was kids.
I'm thinking, fudge cake. Boy, my mother, I come from the era when you, in real life, got soap put in your mouth
Right.
and brushed your teeth.
And it wasn't even about the curse words then. It was just about how you said things very creatively and ridiculously. Like,
Yeah.
like I knew a woman that would call her kids, "Get your black skillet." Like, she's like, "You booger in the shit." Like, she used to say the wildest things.
Well, yeah. I tell you, you brushing your teeth with soap was a real thing in my mother's house. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know how I grew up then to be such a cussing saint. Amen. I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. Here's 2 things: master yourself before you master the selfie. Okay, it's a whole lot of selfies.
That
out
is
there.
very
Master yourself first.
with the times.
Yeah, before you master the
That
selfie.
sounds similar to a conversation I had yesterday about people who just wanting to be seen.
See,
They just want to be seen, you know.
yeah,
Not even for a reason, like
Right.
not even for their idea.
and don't even know who they are.
Ooh.
Master yourself before you master the selfie. The other thing I want to tell you is don't make any excuses today. Make a way. Figure it out. Whatever you do, figure it out. No excuses. Okay?
They figure it out.
I
Figure
got
it
work to do.
I got a job, baby. Hey, thank you for tuning in to the Book of Dawn, all the way from Africa,
Yes, thank you.
from Cancun. Like, we're global up in this smug. Okay?
Global.
From my auntie living Aurora, Jesus, when you was little living in Chicago, you like, is that near Africa? Thank y'all. No, really. Oh, California. My cousin is in California.
What up, Cali?
We appreciate you.
Cali.
Remember to lead with love. Tune in Monday for Let's Talk About Sex with Gina. We're going to mingle with Gina a little bit. And next week is going to be cracking.
Surprise,
Liddy. It'll be
surprise.
Liddy. That's my millennial term. It's Liddy. It's a movie. That's what they all say. It's a movie. It's gonna be a movie. All the millennials say
They
that.
say it's a movie?
It's gonna be a movie.
What?
Don't y'all say that?
I think they
I've
used to say
never
that.
heard
Okay,
that.
well, I might be dating myself. Remember to lead with love. Use your voice to be a positive impact. Do something for somebody other than yourself
Stop out.
for no reason. Not to post it, just to do it. We appreciate you. We love you. And as always, peace.
And
And roll tide, roll.
WIIFTBP.